Hello, friends. Thanks for joining Deborah's Journey. My name is Deborah, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Today, I'm going to be covering my casual investing and just sharing all of the funds that I invest in and how much money I normally contribute and what those balances are. If you watch my budget content, and I'll link the playlist below, you will see that I normally only invest about $25 to $50 a month in these accounts. But I just wanted to show you that a little can go a long way over time. So let's get started. For the record, I am not a financial expert, and I'm only sharing with you what I invest in. And so you will see you will see what platforms I use, how many dollars a share costs, what my value of shares are, and the current dollar amount value that I have in each of these, and also the dividends that I've earned. So this is for entertainment purposes only. I will not explain what the funds are, what they do, what industry, because I'm not an expert in those areas by any means. And I'm going to link some channels where if you follow them, you're going to get the best information about stocks and dividends and what to invest in. And we know that Mommy Trader is like our number one go-to person if you are a budgeter. And there's some other channels I'm linking that I really like their content. So let's get started. So the first platform I'm going to talk about is M1 Finance. That's my favorite. And I actually put more money a month, about 50. Sometimes if I have extra, it could be around $75. But I don't put a whole lot of money in here. But these are the funds that I am investing in. So there's Vanguard's S&P 500. And of course, the 500 will just tell you all the different companies that you're investing in. It's a lot of them. It's an ETF. And because I know that I have a Vanguard account, the difference is you have to buy a full share. You can't buy fractional shares on that platform. But on M1, you can. I love it because $10 can be invested in something. It's beautiful. So Vanguard, the share cost is $389.72. Right now, I have about a little over half a share, and my value is $238.50. Then there's the Vanguard Total Stock ETF. It's VTI. VOO and VTI are actually very popular, and you'll get a lot of information if you do research on those two. That one is at $212.64 a share, and I actually have one share. So I have $228.34 in there. Apple is another one. We have iPhones and a lot of different products from them. And so I have almost a share. I have $159.65 invested. Then there's One Main Financial, and that's another popular one. The share cost is $51.60. So I actually have a little over 3 shares. And my value is $138.52. Altria is another one. Their ticker symbol's MO. Shares about $51. So currently I have 2.79 shares, and that's $126.42. Realty income is one that I'm hearing a lot about these days. So you might want to invest in that one if you already have it. I would add more money to that. That is my plan. It's about $65 a share, and I have right now 1.2 shares. And so $128.34 invested. Starbucks, I just recently got that one, and I have a full share there. And so I have 1.206 in shares, and I have $121.63 in my fund. Microsoft, I use their products, and that was another tip that I got from Mommy Trader. She said, look around your house and the items that you use on a regular basis, invest in those companies. So I thought, hey, that's a wonderful idea. We all have something. Our computer technology might be linked with Microsoft. So I thought that was a good plan. So right now I have about 30% of a share, not quite a share, and $100.69. Now I have 2 different pies in M1. So from Microsoft on down, this is pie number 2, and that one was recently rebalanced. So there's a lot of similarity in the amounts based on the percentage that I invest in. And again, if you want information on M1, I would do some research. There's a lot of great content out there to share what M1's platform is all about. And then I have Vanguard Materials ETF, VAW. I have about 40% of a share, that's $74.26. I almost skipped Tesla. I have 0.35% of a share, so $92.25. Lucid, that one is not doing too well. I thought that one was going to eventually become the next Tesla. And so I have 3.93 shares in this account. And so it's only valued at $27. Nike, I have about almost a half a share. I'm getting there. Abbott Laboratories, I invest in that one. I have almost 70% of a share, and I have $75.49. Amazon, the share amount is about 60%, and I have $76.86 in that account. And then Roblox and Vans, those are 2 that my son wanted me to pick for him. So I did invest in a couple of accounts just because he wanted me to do that. Those 2, one of them has about 60% of a share. It's valued at $23.30. It's not doing too well. Roblox, really, it's not. And then Vans is an apparel, of course, the shoes, because again, it's the items you use. My son loves Vans. And so a share cost was $29.72, and I have 1.26% in shares. And so the value right now is $24.16. So that is my M1 account. And I have $60.33 in the cash. M1 is my favorite platform, I guess, because it's so easy and I just like it the best. And so my total amount saved in M1 is $1,746.39. Platform number 2 is Vanguard. And Vanguard, I actually started with them first. So I really wanted to get VOO. That was my first stock I wanted to buy. But it's an ETF. And again, all of those terms, look them up if you're interested. But I wanted to buy that one. It was too expensive. So I got the next best thing, the value ETF. And that was actually only about $140 when I got it. So right now it's sitting at $152.37 a share. Lucid, I got a little Lucid in Vanguard, and yeah, that one's just not doing well. So that's just sitting there. I'm not adding any more to it. I have 2 shares with them. Okay, so Vanguard VNQ Real Estate Index, I have 1 share because in Vanguard, you have to buy full shares. You can't buy fractional shares. And so it's valued at $88.91. I have the S&P Value ETF I just talked about, VOOV. I have 2 shares. It's valued at $320.74. Vanguard Communications, VOX. That one, I actually lost money because when I bought the share, it was about $125, and now it's down to $103. And so the value is $107.48. And then my Vanguard VYM high yield dividend account, which means every time, every month that rolls around, you get a dividend. So this one is nice to have that diversity we talk about when we want to invest. And so I have 3 shares and I have $331.13 invested. So in Vanguard, right now I'm only putting $25 a month in this account. And right now I have $184.67 in the settlement account, which just means I can now buy another share of something. So again, I'm thinking I'll probably buy a share of something else, but right now I don't know. And the beauty of it is your money earns interest while it's sitting in these cash accounts. So that's another thing. Vanguard isn't my favorite. I would say probably not, just because I can't buy fractional shares. Their platform is a little clunky and it's hard to kind of navigate it. But again, that was my first platform that I signed up for. So I think I'll always have a Vanguard account. And so the total value of my Vanguard account is $1,044.03. Now, everything highlighted in the green just means that I have a full share or more of that particular fund, and that's what that is. Okay, so moving on to the third account. So my third account is with Fidelity. Now, the reason I signed up with Fidelity is because I saw an offer. If you invest 100, they would match it and give you 100. And I thought, well, why would I leave 100 on the table, right? So that's why I signed up. But I will be honest, I don't put a lot of energy and focus in Fidelity. There is no reason. I have no reason except I just put more focus and attention on M1. But I still fund this and I'm still trying to figure out what funds are the best. So I don't think this particular account is doing as well, but I do think I should pay attention because I am still adding funds to this. So I have the Zero Market Index Fund, and that one is, I have 3.7 shares. And so it's valued at $57.52. I have the Total Market Index Fund, and that one, I almost have a full share. And so that's sitting at $121.62. That's the value. I have Fidelity Real Estate Index Fund, and I have 5 shares because it's only $14 a share. And so that's sitting at $77.34. And then the Zero International Index, 2 shares, and that's at $22. And then I bought Walmart. So I don't have quite a share yet. I'm getting there. And so I'm pretty sure probably within the next deposit, I will officially have my first share of Walmart. So that's my Fidelity account. And so I have $88.99 ready to go to invest in Fidelity. So that is also an account that earns interest. So my total amount in Fidelity is $506.03. All right, so the last platform I invest in is Sofi. And so Sofi, I have my student loan with this company. And actually, the reason why I opened this account up is because they gave me a free share. Well, I'm laughing now because the free share they gave me is Rividin. And can you see what the value is? $2.23. So I don't know if that was a good investment. But I like Sofi. It's very easy to use. It's probably number 2 on easy to use. I think number 1 is M1, and then I would say Sofi, and then I would say Fidelity, and last would be Vanguard. Okay, so Nile, that's an energy company, and so I have almost a full share, and that's $9.26 in there. Coca-Cola bottling. I made a mistake. I was trying to invest in CO, not realizing that there was a Coke and a CO. So the CO, of course, those shares are only about $60, I believe. This one is way more. So I'm going to probably switch it. But right now I invested $30 and it kind of dropped a little bit. And then there's Main Street. And so that one, I have 40 invested. And so right now I have $64.52. I have 1.59% in shares. Target is another favorite. I have 1 share of that one, and I'm going to continue to keep funding Target because you do earn a dividend. Rividin, that one, I don't put a dime in it. I put nothing in this account. I did at one time, but I lost all of it. Okay, and then Exxon, that's another favorite of mine. It's, of course, mobile. And so I have 1.5 shares there. So I have $161.72 invested. And then Moderna, and then Investco QQQ. So that one is $366 a share. I have about 30% of one. And so I have $116.06 invested in that account. I have $61.98 buying power. And so the total amount I have in SoFi is $635.38. And so crypto. So when everybody was talking about crypto, I spent $5 and got Doge. I don't have any idea what happened with crypto or what's going on with crypto, but trust me, I only invested $5. So as you can see, it's only worth $1.74 right now. So at this point, I'm not adding anything more to this account and probably won't be anytime soon. So now what do I have in all of my accounts? What is my total that I've invested since I opened this account in 2020? The total amount I have is $3,933.57. So does adding $25 a month, $50 a month to these accounts add up? You better believe it does. So if you haven't gotten started, do it today. And final column is my dividends. I have $50.30 in dividends. Now, this is a combination of since I started these funds and then for the month. So I'm not really sure which ones are which, so I didn't really break it down. But that is extra money, that's free money that I didn't have to do anything but have this money sitting. So I'm going to start tracking my dividends monthly so I can really see how much I'm earning. But I'm having a wonderful time learning everything about investing. I wish I could have started sooner. So if you're young and you don't know what to do with that extra $25, then open up an account and get started. You won't regret it. You will start to get very addicted and hooked on it. Now, don't overdo it. Diversify your money, have your savings account, have your emergency fund, make sure your debt is manageable, and invest in your future. It really does work. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my content today. If you like my content, like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I would love to have you join me on my journey. Until next time, everybody, have a wonderful day. Bye.